What would you do if everyone around you told you that your dream was impossible? Would you stop trying? Or would you take one more step? Today's story is about a woman who chose that one step. And that single decision changed her life forever. Let's begin. Emma was 35 years old. She lived in a small apartment in a quiet town. A few months earlier, she had lost her job because the company closed. At first, she believed she would find another job quickly. But weeks became months. Every interview ended with the same words. "We're sorry. We chose another candidate." Her savings slowly disappeared. The bills kept coming. She stopped meeting friends because she felt embarrassed. Little by little, she lost confidence in herself. People around her didn't make things easier. Some said, "You're too old to start a new career." Others said, "You should accept reality." Even some family members told her, "Be thankful for whatever job you can get." After hearing these words again and again, Emma started believing them. She thought her best years were behind her. She thought life had already made its decision. One rainy evening, while cleaning a dusty shelf, she found an old notebook. It was a notebook from her college days. She smiled as she turned the pages. There were drawings, plans, and little notes about her future. Then she saw one sentence written in big letters. "I want to build a life that makes me proud." She stared at those words for a long time. They reminded her of the young woman she used to be, a woman who believed anything was possible. That night she couldn't sleep. She kept asking herself one question. What happened to that girl? The next morning she made a promise. She didn't promise to become rich. She didn't promise to become famous. She simply promised herself that she would try again. Just one step. She searched for free online courses. She chose one about digital marketing because it sounded interesting. The lessons were difficult at first. Many words were new. Sometimes she watched the same video 3 times before she understood it. But every day she learned something new. Instead of wasting hours on social media, she spent 1 hour studying. Instead of complaining, she started practicing. Slowly, her confidence returned. Not because life became easier, but because she was growing again. After 3 months, she finished her first course. She printed the certificate and placed it on her wall. It wasn't a big achievement for the world, but it meant everything to her. Then she completed another course, and another. Soon she started creating small projects to improve her skills. She made mistakes, many mistakes. Sometimes she wanted to quit. Sometimes she cried after receiving another rejection email. But every time she thought about giving up, she remembered the sentence from her notebook. "I want to build a life that makes me proud." That sentence became stronger than her fear. One day, a small company invited her for an interview. She was nervous. She thought they would reject her too. During the interview, the manager asked, "You don't have much recent experience. Why should we hire you?" Emma smiled. She answered honestly, "I cannot change my past, but I can control how hard I work today. I learn quickly, I never stop improving, and I won't waste the opportunity if you give me one." The manager looked at her for a moment. Then he smiled. A few days later, Emma received a phone call. She got the job. It wasn't a perfect job. The salary wasn't high, but it was a new beginning. She worked harder than ever. She asked questions. She learned from every mistake. She stayed curious. Within 2 years, she became the leader of her team. People noticed the change. The same people who once laughed at her now asked, "How did you do it?" Emma smiled and replied, "I stopped waiting for other people to believe in me. I started believing in myself." Her success did not happen because she was lucky. It happened because she refused to stop. She understood something that many people never learn. You don't need everyone to support your dream. You only need the courage to take the next step. Sometimes the world says, "Impossible," but the world is not always right. Every successful person has heard those words. They can't do it. It's too late. It will never work. The difference is simple. Some people believe those words. Others keep moving. So let me ask you a question. Is there a dream you gave up because someone told you it was impossible? If your answer is yes, maybe today is the day to begin again. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect timing. You only need one small decision. Read one page. Learn one new skill. Apply for one job. Take one step. Because one small step today can completely change your future. Remember this. It is never too late to start over. The impossible often becomes possible when you refuse to give up. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you and helped you practice your English, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe for more motivational English stories. See you in the next story.